Good evening. Nice.
Yeah, good evening.
Thanks for connecting me today. And it's our first time session, so would you mind to introduce yourself briefly?
Okay, thank you. First of all, good evening, ma'am. We have been trying for long times, but finally we are here. We got chance to talk each other, and thank you so much for giving me great opportunities to introduce myself. I'm Sibu Tudu. Basically, I come from Bihar, but currently I live in Kerala. Working purpose, I live here as a milkman. I do work in dairy farm, and when it comes to talk about my qualification, so I have completed 10th standard. About my hobbies include football, basketball, settle, and listen to great speakers. Yeah, that's all about me. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. It's lovely to hear about yourself, that you are a sport person and you are from Bihar and currently live in Kerala. Then please repeat your name.
Shibu Tudu. Shibu Tudu.
Okay, okay. So I confused that you are from Bihar, but your name is yeah, connected from the Kerala. This time you are living in Kerala.
Yes, yes, yes. Here it's been 6 years almost. Yeah, I have been living in Kerala.
Okay, okay, nice. Then would you know to something about myself?
Yes, ma'am. I am very eager to know something about you.
Okay, definitely. My name is Jaya. I am connected from Jharkhand. Currently live in Ranchi. I have completed my post graduation in English literature, and nowadays I am working on my communication skill as well as English spoken skill. That's a brief introduction of me. Yeah.
Okay, so all your studies you have completed with English. So here
Yes.
definitely I get chance to ask or adopt something from your side. Okay. So how was your day, ma'am?
My day is very good and some hectic due to the personal work and house chore and many works. But it's a pretty well, you can say. I enjoy a lot of the day and try to utilize my all day in my good work, reading some new things, learning some new skill. So it's a pretty well. Then how your day is going on so far?
Yeah, it had been going very well since morning to till now. And usually I don't do related to anything, but yeah, and morning time I had done it lot of works. After coming back from my work, I started studying, talking to someone, and that's how I completed this day as well with very enjoyfully. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then you mentioned that you are from Bihar and right now you currently reside in Kerala. Then your first problem must be regarding the language. So how you manage in the Bihari language and Kerala language? It's a big difference. So
Yes.
definitely it's inspired you toward the English language because it's a common language for many Indian persons also. So please tell your story. I'm eager to learn, know this about.
Okay, it's very good question, ma'am. And as you got to know about me that I come from Bihar, but at that time when I migrated in Kerala, before when I was at home, so that time I was not aware what usually Kerala people speak, what is their native language. So when I came here, after that I got to know that it's a very different. It was very different environment for me, and over there I wanted to take some help from Kerala native people. So that with my native language as well Bhojpuri language, sometimes I was using when I tried to take help from someone. So that with Hindi language. So even though I thrice or twice language, three languages I used, but they didn't get it my point. So actually somehow there was one on my hand, so I went on the Google after that, translate, and that's what I was doing at that time. So after that I get it help, I was helped. So these things at that time I thought that yeah, it means that here I came to work, so until unless I get their native language, so very difficult to survive here. Yeah, and I will not be given work any sector. So due to language, I had faced many difficulties. That I went to join in another company, so that also I was rejected due to language, and maybe thrice or twice time, yeah, I was rejected. But there I didn't used to be asked my qualification, like, without qualification. But even though I was not given any chance due to language, so finally there was a very good person who lives in our native place in Bihar. So after that, I communicated with my pastor. So I had been told that don't worry, I have a lot of friends. So let me try to go convince to them for work for you. So like that. So twice day I was suspended in railway station. Okay, two
Okay.
days. 2 days after that, there were my friend. They used to work in very different place, but that one place actually it was very far from where I was. Okay, so that time twice 2 days I was in railway station. So after that I got it. I had been called that Sibu, we got work for you. Just try to go there. And yeah, I got it. But how will I go? How will I
Okay.
go? It's very tough for me. Then I convinced to my pastor that just try to, you know, tell to them that they will come here. So they came. After that, I dropped it. I went there. So over there, I was told that my owner actually told me, you don't have much knowledge because you are very beginner in our native language. So it would be better if you try to learn English language. So then I
Yeah.
started learning English, and
Yeah,
it
very
was,
fascinating story and inspiring story. And it's a language problem you face a lot in your life, but it's also start a new phase of your life. Because
yes,
when you not visited to Kerala and you don't face such type of problem, that you will not aware with the fact that we must learn the language, the importance of English. I think the learning of native language is very tough than learning of English, because English is easy for us because we teach English as a subject from our childhood, standard from standard one. So definitely we must try to learn this language from our starting period and try to speak this language. The story you told is very fascinating and very inspiring. How you survive and how you face a lot of problems due to only language. But tell me, how's your life right now going on? You are facing this type of problem, not only the language, because every culture are different from the Bihar and the Kerala. And I wish to have in the Kerala because I think the Kerala is a good state. It's by nature and by literacy. It's a very literate. So please tell me something about this.
yeah. And earlier, I was struggling a lot. It's been 6 years. So at this time, I don't face any difficulties related to my life. It's been going very well. And here, my mindset for everything has changed because by saying to them, communicated to them, it was you, as you said, that here illiterate person, educated person, we get to stay anywhere in this state. So whenever I try to connect to anyone, so that time always time I am suggested related to life that you are struggling because right now it is not what you are doing, it is very difficult to survive very long time, isn't it? So I had been suggested that just try to take, good work, try to learn driving, or there are a lot of works, garage related to this kinds of work. Yeah, and even not only like related to work, but by saying their culture, their living style, everything, and it totally different. And
Different, totally different.
it's pretty sure that when we include ourselves with positive people, so definitely we will also try to act as they are doing like that, isn't it? So yeah,
Yeah.
these things I am learning as
And
well. I'm trying to implement. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yes. Then tell me that the one things you learned from the Kerala.
Yeah.
and you try to imply also in your state. You miss that. It will also apply in Bihar. Tell me one thing which inspire you a lot.
Here, what I think very difficult to say, but as per my knowledge, I would like to tell you, ma'am, here, like people, anyway, people talk very politely,
Yeah, yeah,
is it?
definitely.
Yeah, and whether you make any mistakes once time, twice time, at that in that situation also you will be told, you will make understand that no need to try to do. Always time you will be given positive things. And suddenly, if we in our Bihar, so I don't want, I don't want to say anything about
Something
Bihar.
wrong
As per
about your
my knowledge,
state. Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
whatever I have observed. So suddenly, if anybody does any mistake, so at that time suddenly anybody can't listen to that person who did it mistakes, isn't it? Suddenly they will start to fight with them, fought with them, fight with them, quarrel with them. But here is very different. Just try to ask to them the what is problem, why you did it these things. It is the wrong things. What is going on in your mind? What was going on in your mind? Just try to explain us like that. So here, before doing anything, uh, people they always try to make you understand. Yeah, these
Okay.
things like to
According to
see.
you, this behavior comes due to literacy, and Bihar is backward state in order to learn literacy. Then what's the reason behind this, according to you? And sometimes whenever I connected with the person who from the South India on the many conversational video and application, they speak very polite way, and they very honestly and calm way. But the North Indian people are little rude.
Yes,
It's right
yes.
or wrong. It's my personal experience. I not give any comment. But
You
what's
are
your
right.
experience? Because you live both life. Okay.
Yes. And here, whenever I try to meet with any educated person, but I have made it many friends who who comes from Kerala. So a literate person, they always try to give good ideas. But this because they, due to educated person, they are able to understand everything, isn't it? But in our state that is very different. If anybody has good degrees, educated person, they always try to show you that don't want to help, and who is you are nothing in front of him, like that they will try to show to
Okay.
others, isn't it?
So
But here very down to earth, I can say that whether anybody has good degrees or not, all people are equal like that here.
yeah, definitely, I'm totally agree with you. So thanks for connect with me, and thanks for share your insight, and it's a very good session for me, and you give me a good information, definitely, and it's a good message for everyone that we also try to encourage for people to give literate themselves. And what's the important of education? You narrate very well in this session. Thanks for having
Okay.
connect with me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And have a great day. Okay.